Boys, it's getting crazy now. Now we got us a hoss in here, don't we? Ooh, the Adamas, which is a cyber design, and wow, this is really nice. It's been around for a while. I like this combination on it, and I like the fact it's CruWear, okay? CPM CruWear, that is. And nice G10, pretty stout liners in there. Of course, it's got the axis lock drop. Look at that. Isn't that nice? Drop, real easy. You can just do it with the axis lock piston, or you can finger flick it, or you can thumb stud, whatever you want. And you got a nice little fuller running through here. Nice thick blade, coated. Very nice. Of course, CruWear is not stainless, so it's nice to have it coated, I guess. And 0.13. I was thinking this is 4 millimeter. Now it's 3.5 millimeter blade stock. So let's check this out, and it's 0.65 of an inch at 16.6 millimeters, 0.65. Wow. You know, it's got some grip. It's got these kind of machined areas in here. And then, of course, along these, not only the scales, but the liners, it's got jimping, it's got jimping, it's got jimping, it's got more jimping. And what would you call this? Oh, how about some more jimping? So, you know, it reminds me a little bit of my Contigo, because that thing is the jimping king. I mean, it's got jimping everywhere. And this one does too. This has got a lot of jimping on it. And you know what? If you got big hands, you're still in good shape with this. Reverse grip, that's fine. That's comfortable. But the ergos are fine here. Yeah. And you got this thumb ramp with jimping on it. I just like saying jimping. Cutaway on the blade, and you should be able to sharpen that up nicely. Black thumb studs. You got that kind of black and desert and green. It's a great color combination, isn't it? Looks nice. Yeah, we'll take this partially apart so you can see the Omega springs, that kind of thing on here. And of course, it's a deep carry pocket clip. That's reversible, and it's an open design, but it's got a lanyard hole here. It's not tubed because there's no back spacer. And look at those standoffs. Those are heavy duty, aren't they? In fact, you know what? That blade stop looks pretty thick as well. Ooh, 4.4 millimeters at 0.17. Okay. I mean, it wasn't too long ago I was measuring them at like 3 millimeters, but that's 4.4. That's heavy duty. I think they're anticipating you're going to slam that baby up against there quite a bit because of the way it is. And of course, you got it, you know, passing through these steel liners here. So I think she's going to hold together pretty well. This one, I carried in my pocket for probably the solid week that I was on the, you know, couple days, 3 days on the road, driving out to Arkansas. I drove it in 2 days, but I mean, overnight before I started on the road, because packing the truck the whole day, then 2 days solid of driving, then back in the next hotel in Rogers, Arkansas, and for a couple of days there, just carrying this alone. So it did good duty there, and but it's a heavy knife. It's not something you can wear with super lightweight summer shorts because it's a hoss. And here's the box. The 275 FE-2 Adamas Black Class. And comes in, you know, typical box, but it's got a sheath, which I have never used, but I guess you could, and you might want to. If you got a belt on your cargo shorts, you might want to actually use that. And then the rest of this, including this little baby doll here for your sheath. Yeah, it's got all kinds of goodies. It's great. Solid box. It's Benchmade. It's USA. And I like it. I really like it. I like the design. I think the blade makes a lot of sense. Will the blade do anything? Okay. I mean, it's reasonably sharp out of the box. It's probably not real thin behind the edge. So it's probably not going to be the ultimate slicer, but it should be a good all-around utility. And it's really kind of a heavyweight, isn't it? I mean, ooh, yeah, it's solid. Oh, let's get that scale out because, yeah, first of all, it's a big knife, and second of all, it's a pretty heavy knife. Yeah, 6.42 ounces at almost 182 grams. So, yeah, and size. And, of course, you can get the mini, by the way, of this. But down here, back of the choil, it's 4-inch blade. Up here, it's 275 at the very least, which is probably about 97 millimeters and like about 103 down there. 8 3/4, not 9 inches overall, but close, right? So there's 8.8 something, 8 7/8 inches, and 22.5 centimeters. That makes for, a pretty good sized knife, and with that thickness there, that's pretty incredible as well. Now you got a deep carry clip. It's not ultra deep carry, and you got these raised screws there, which would be nice if they, put them like my Civivi bow, where it's just flat, right? These are flat screws. These are up above. They're gonna hit your pocket lip. So, I mean, probably not the end of the world. Obviously, I didn't pay much attention to it, but still, would have been nice. Just those little details are nice. This one's centered. There's no play here. Let me check the detent. No play in the detent either. So that's good. And these thumb studs are nice. Okay. And ambidextrous. Looks like, yeah, your stop is bolted in through both sides here. And this G10's pretty grippy, so that's nice. Where's my balance on this? It's pretty much up underneath that stop, so that's pretty good. The design flow is great through here, and blade to handle length is, yeah, that's adequate for sure. And of course, number six screws on the body. And this is, I don't know if this is a number 8 or a number 10. Where's my number 10 go? There's my number 10. Actually, that's a number 10. That is strange. I mean, I was using a number 8 and it was working, but I could tell there was a lot of slop in there. This is a number 10. Wow. Okay. That's good. Then if I'm going to do that, why don't I do at least number 8s on the body? Why? Why not? Why do I want to do little number 6s? That's so 2015. It really is. Okay, hold on. Let's pull that out. And we got another screw here. We got a couple more. We got a bunch of them. She's bolted down everywhere she can be, isn't she? I mean, we got, at least the pocket clip didn't obscure this screw here on the scale, so that's good. Okay, let me see. Well, come on out of there. You'd think, right? Is that the same size as that? And yeah, they look like they are the same. So then we've got a pocket clip that's got to come off. And this one here too. And those are definitely longer. Now, okay. I was going, what's holding that on? Nothing. Here's your little machined area where all this Omega spring and all this goes. So you can, what you have to do is you have to take the scale off on the other side. Then it opens this pocket here. And then on both sides, you take the Omega spring off. And then you can, once you have the Omega spring unhooked, which we should be able to do that right here, like this, right? You unhook that, then this whole piston will come out and drop through here, and you can drop it through, and then you can take everything apart. And so what the hell? Let's just do it. I'm not a big fan of disassembling knives that have this setup. Got to pull this pin through, push this pivot out of here. Good luck doing that. Okay, there's the pivot, and it's a D-shaped pivot. And here's the scale, and you can see the cutaway for the Omega springs, etc., etc. So that's all on this side. This is on this side. Let's keep our sides separate. This is presentation side, and it's a big old piece of pivot, isn't it? Wow. That's impressive. So, like I said before, the Omega spring pops up, pulls out, and this goes on this side, and I believe they are unique to their side. Yes, they are. And here we go. And it's where you pull this piston out, and it should just open up. Now you got big old, whoa. They could use a good cleaning, actually. You know that? Yeah. That's better. Whew. Those are big. Those are big. In case you're interested, 0.02, half a millimeter thick. Top to bottom, 17.6 millimeters at about 7/10 of an inch right here. So that's where we are. Good old thick liners, and 0.06, 1.6 millimeter thickness on that too. There's your D shape going through there. There's your front. And of course, this goes on after you get everything else assembled, which means you have to put this in through here. And so that goes through. And this can go on here and on here. And then this can go up here and put the Omega spring right on here. If we want. So I'm going to put this on. Then I'm going to put this down. And get it to where it will fit. put some of this on, grease it up a little bit. Okay. Then the blade. All right, we're back to where we've got, just this one side off. We got to put screws in here yet. But a lot of D-shaped standoff, D-shaped stop pin, D-shaped pivot. Oh, they really got that put together. And here comes the main scale on this side. We can put this in. And secure this. Wow, that's heavy duty. Okay, we good? Yeah. Okay. And we got all kinds of other things to get on here, which is we got screws from all sides. Not only what goes into the stop pin, and here. Okay. Get these lined up, liners and scale. Really? And other side of the stop. Okay. Body screws. 2 of those. Pocket clip on last. And here. Okay. Put this through here. Like that. Then I can just take it right in to being able to get it located. Okay. Next, let's make sure you're lined up and get you screwed on there. And you good. Okay, centered up, looks like it. Let's see if we got any, if we got it maybe a little tight. And maybe we do. Yeah, we got it a little tight. Yeah, when you got washers, you got to kind of watch how much you're going to give that. Okay. And no, we got no play, so we're good. Back with a full-size Adamas, and got the afternoon sun coming in. But it's a good-looking knife. You can get the mini. I got the full-size. I like the full-size. These Omega Spring knives are not as much fun to take apart and put back together. They can get a little fiddly. But I like a lot about this knife, and I've got the Contigo, and that's another knife that I really, really like. Good size knife. I'm gonna let you go. We love those knives, so you guys stay sharp.